Tell
more,
us your
because that
favorite
was
parts.
exactly. Yo, tell us your
We
favorite
should
parts.
uh we should we should cut this stuff at the front.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the first official podcast. The last one was not as good as we would like it to be, so I don't know.
For sure.
So we just did this. So welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct and some other topics as well. So, you guys can go ahead and take over on what you
Make
guys.
sure
let's
you put
go.
some
And then I'll
waders
chime
on,
in.
boys, because we're gonna be getting deep.
Alright, we got some direct stuff going. I'll be going from top to bottom, and I'm gonna ask you guys what do you think about the topic, alright?
Okay.
WarioWare Gold
And
What?
on the 3DS. What do you think?
trash.
WarioWare?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like micro games and stuff.
I mean,
Little fast mini games.
Like mini
when was
games.
the last
Yeah.
time Wario was even relevant?
Wario
GameCube?
Land.
Maybe?
yeah,
Oh yeah, there was on the
15 years ago.
that's
Yeah.
true. Next up we got you guys ever played Smash Brothers on the Wii U? Well, there's
Yeah.
this assist trophy
Yeah.
called Dylan, and apparently he has a game now that's like a racer and a tower defense called Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers on the 3DS. What do you feel
Sounds
about that?
garbage.
Alright.
Does he have a good backstory?
He's an armadillo.
Yeah.
He's got a scar on his face.
Oh, him.
And-
I actually did kind of like that. Like the way it kind of reminded me of like an Animal Crossing type thing, but like I don't know. I was like, yo, this
The
was like
savage
action
one.
packed.
Man, I want to play.
Yeah.
I want to play some Animal Crossing again.
That
Animal Crossing. Yeah, that'd be lit.
was not. But next up, you know how they remade Mario Luigi Superstar Saga? Well, they
Yeah.
decided to skip Bowser's Inside Story for 3DS. Comes out in 2019. So that could confirm that 3DS will go through 2019. How do you feel about that, guys?
I wish.
Well, sorry, go ahead, Bumba.
I just wish it would like well, the 3DS, yes, it is like a good portable, you know, gaming system, but like still, like I feel like it's overhyped. Like they keep making new 3DSs, like, but now we have the Switch, which is portable and actually like a home console. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that like, what was it? Yeah, because they just released another version of the 3DS, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this is where it dies, you know. But like, I'm okay with it simply because normally, when it comes to Nintendo, every system you get is a long-term investment. Like,
yeah,
it's not going to be PS4, PS4 Pro, PS4 Extra Super Pro. It's just going to be like PS4 forever. But it's going to, in Nintendo terms, it's going to be, you know, that Switch is going to last a long time. They're just going to come out with iterations.
3DS,
Yeah.
new 3DS, new 3DS XL, 2DS, new 2DS XL.
This 3DS is going to take you to the moon. It's going to turn into a rocket ship and you're going to blast off into space with Super Mario Odyssey.
For Nintendo 3DS. Yo, speaking of, it should have been on Switch. The next thing, Luigi's launch title remade on 3DS, coming out in 2018. How do you feel about that?
I've
You mean
never liked
Luigi's
Luigi
Mansion?
games.
We,
what?
I've never liked Luigi games ever. I don't know why.
Wow.
Maybe it's because
It's
I
it's
really
think
darn
Luigi's Mansion. I thought Luigi's Mansion was pretty good. you
yeah,
know?
Luigi's Mansion's
I
a good
mean-
game. Just why is it on the DS?
Yeah. It was okay. Originally, Luigi's Mansion was supposed to be a 3D game, like a 3D horror. Like the GameCube was supposed to have like 3D. So they made the second game of Luigi's Mansion already for the 3DS. So I was thinking, yo, does that mean there will be a remake? And then they made it, and I was like, but it's not needed because everybody knows how the game goes. Even though people haven't even played the first one because they played the second one. So I'm just like, why?
I think it's
You know
weird.
what would be cool?
Oh, what's up?
So, like, what if this is just a setup? Like, they're setting up Luigi's Mansion 3 for a Switch by having all their previous games be kind of.
That's what I was thinking as well. But I'm just, I
Second
don't
on
know.
DS.
I'm kind of like,
Second one on 3. PS2, 3 in HD on the Switch.
See, what agitates me is how Nintendo picks and chooses what they remake and what system it goes on. Like, why did you remake and make an HD for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Wii U, but you put Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time on the 3DS?
I said the same
Like,
thing.
It's
like
weird.
you can't put it across both consoles. Like, you ain't cool enough for that, Nintendo. Nintendo always is pissing me off. Like, they make me so mad.
Same.
Like, I love them because
It's
they
like a
really
love,
brought a lot of
yeah.
life to my gaming childhood. But my goodness, man, get something together
Love and hate relationship.
for sure.
All right, are you guys ready for this next one? We got
Yeah.
the last 3DS title for now. Actually, for this whole direct. 2 coming out on 23rd, and they got a detailed trailer with how the plot goes. How do you guys feel about that?
What game was it?
Detective Pikachu. The kid's dad dies, or not dies. He goes missing, and Detective Pikachu and has to find his dad.
I don't think that was like the whole thing. Like I feel like there's like a greater power. Like
Okay.
not like well, okay.
Something
So
about
you remember
Pokemon go and lose some stuff.
yeah, but you remember like the Pokemon Ranger games and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, the DS ones, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like that, but it's going to be like even deeper. Like
I think
it's
that's a
gonna
puzzle
have
game in all honesty.
stuff to do with like the anime, probably stuff like there will be like little references here, and then who knows, we might even see like secrets that lead to Pokemon Switch on that.
And my
Personally,
new
I think it's a
question
puzzle
is:
game.
Did Meowth teach Pikachu how to talk?
Yeah,
Doesn't he-
yes.
That's what I
speak
feel like we'll
English in
figure
that
out as
game?
well.
It's not Pikachu, it's Detective Pikachu. He's
Detective.
gonna be a new character. It's a different. Yo, you know how there's like that Mexican Pikachu in Pokemon Tournament DX? Detective Pikachu's gonna
You
be
mean the
DLC.
Luchador Pikachu? He said Mexican. You mean Luchador?
Pikachu.
Luchachu.
Oh my god. I think it'll be really cute and kind of funny to play. And then they'll try and get deep and you'll be like, "But you're a talking Pikachu."
Yo.
What if the Detective Pikachu is his dad?
Ooh. Ooh. Illuminati confirmed.
And watch it be like a new show. Like
That'd be funny.
that'll be real.
How
funny.
long until Nintendo releases Half-Life 3?
Now, all right. Speaking of cutting that off, the next cutting off 3D Nintendo Switch. Our first headline is Kirby Star Allies being able to play with and as DDD, Meta Knights, and Bandana. Waddle-Dee. How do you guys feel about that?
I like it. I've always been a fan of like Kirby games. They're so, I don't know. They're like
They're good.
really charming games.
Kirby freaks me out, man.
The only was on the NES.
Wow. Why does Kirby freak you out?
He freaks me out because he's like cute and adorable and he can do all these like super interesting things. But like every time he beats a boss, he's like mercilessly, violently decimates the dude. Like just
Engorged.
slams him into the ground 800 times and it's like begging for its life and he like pulls out a little pink gun and he's like, "Beg for your life," and he's like, "No, don't kill me," and he still shoots him in the head. Like, he gets off on it. So it's just
Wow.
crazy how that looks. Like, every time I've seen, it's like, oh, that's cute, and like, oh, the little enemies are still cute, and then it's like the boss comes up and it's like the most violent death I've ever seen on a game. By contrast.
Wow.
Sorry, but yeah, no, I think that's a cool idea, being able to play as those enemy characters. I've always liked that idea.
All right.
Yeah.
The next couple games on this list are the question is, do you care about these? All right, I'm gonna go quick. First one's Okami, game on the Wii. They're remaking it in HD on the Switch. Do you care?
No, because I have it on Steam already,
Okay.
and I got the
I feel like
the
it was
courier for Dota
unnecessary.
2, so I don't need anything on the Switch for Okami.
It kind of
Alright.
reminds me of like Epic Mickey.
Yeah, kind of does. That was on the Wii too.
Those were good games though.
Yeah, 1 and 2, I think that's it.
Yeah.
The next one, The Way of the Sushido on Switch and 3DS. $60 sushi game. Are you buying it?
I was about to say, my first thought on that was, do you get to play as the guy behind the hibachi and do like the flip tricks while you're cooking like people's food in front of them? The Benihana.
I think you cook your own food and you eat it yourself.
If I'm paying $60 and food's getting put in front of me like the Food Network, that Switch better start cooking.
Ooh.
Watch it give you like recipes and stuff like that.
That would be awesome.
You know.
Like, actually, that'd be cool. The next one, so Project Octopath Traveler has an official name and release date. It's called Octopath Traveler RPG. Really cool art style, and also comes July 10th, 2018. Do you care?
Is that the Square Enix one with like
Yeah, it's like the 2.5
2D 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5D. Yo, I like that.
It looks cool.
Yo, when I was actually kind of hyped for it because it kind of reminds me of like another game that escapes me right now, but like it's really, really interesting, and I feel like that might pave a way for like new characters and like Smash, but we'll talk about that later.
So when
Smash
I
is
hear
the last thing.
Octopath Traveler, my first, okay, so I haven't seen it. I didn't see the trailer for it. I don't know anything about it, but my first impression was, is that like the Inkling kids from Splatoon? And
Nope.
and if it's not, why?
Octopath means, in the trailer it discusses there's 8 people and you go through their stories and stuff.
Right. That makes
Eight
it kind of sense, but I wanted it to be different. But like, I like RPGs in general, so I'd probably give it a shot.
Agreed.
I'm bad at RPG. You know, I'm not. This game
You
is.
cut out twice.
Yeah.
You say you're bad at RPGs, but you're good at sports games? Because I'm the opposite.
Cool. I'm good at most sports games, but I'm bad at basketball games, but basketball games are the most fun, so I want to get good at those.
Ooh, thank you.
They're the most fun casually, at least. But either way, I'm getting off track. Next game, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. This game was first about on the original January presentation.
I'm sorry, Caden, but your mic keeps cutting
Bro,
out.
you're downloading something. You need to like put that on pause.
Okay. Alright, it's paused.
All the bandwidth you can take.
Alright.
At first, I
But,
thought it was with me, so I wasn't saying anything about it. Like, if Bumbo can hear it, it's fine. But if Bumbo's saying it and I'm not hearing it, then yeah.
Alright.
This is going so much more smoother than the last one I walked in on.
Yeah.
Because no one's chewing in the
Not
microphone.
good. Yeah.
Did you guys hear what I said?
No.
It's like in and out, like I said.
Okay.
In and out.
Alright, I'll speak slowly. The next
There you go.
Okay.
Travis strikes again. No, no. Do you
Travis
care?
strikes again.
Yep, that's what it's called. I'm reading off the site.
Weird. I didn't know Travis was in the first place.
Yeah.
The only famous Travis I know of is that drummer from Blink 182. So no, I guess I don't care.
know. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Try again, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Let me know that Travis was here.
Exactly.
Alright, the last game for DU Act is Dark Souls 3 about how there's gonna be a demo to play online with players soon. And also an amiibo of a Dark Souls person. Do you?
Yes. First of all, I'm not even gonna have I don't even have a Switch. I want to go buy that Solaris amiibo, and I love Dark Souls. So, if y'all want to know anything about me, I love Dark Souls. That whole series is amazing. So, the remaster, all that, like, bro, yes.
And there's Battle Sheep's opinion, and then my opinion, where yes, I do think the Dark Souls games are cool, but for me, no. I do like challenging stuff, but that game, those graphics, like I'm talking the first boss, I think, with like the dragon and it's just a bunch of teeth. Nah, that is not for me. Not for me at all, yo. Like, I'm telling you, I can't even play that boss without like getting goosebumps. Like, yo, that's just, to me, that's just nasty.
See, that kind of
I
stuff
can't
for
do
me
it.
is what makes a good game. Like, you feel it. You're in it, you feel it.
You're
I feel
playing with power or Nintendo power. My thing is based on the price. Like, if it's $40, I'll. But if it's like 60, then I don't think I'll pay for it.
Wait till it's on sale, Black Friday.
Yeah, probably.
Makes sense.
In November, 6 months from now. But now we're ready for the first spotlight title. They went into immersive detail about this. Mario Tennis Aces launching June 22nd. How do you feel about that, guys?
I'm excited.
Chain Chomp is a
Super
character.
excited.
It's already a good game.
Super excited.
I'm
Like,
laughing. Like, that's all. I'm laughing at it. I think it's funny. Like, part of the. What was it? Like, I didn't think people cared so much about Mario Tennis, and then like, some people are like losing. Like, I've seen people losing their minds. Like, Mario Tennis. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? I've never heard this from you. But
My favorite
I think it'll be amusing to see YouTubers play it.
yeah, very amusing. Like my favorite Mario Tennis game was Mario Tennis 64. Like that one was really fun to me. And then when Ultra Smash came out, I really enjoyed Ultra Smash just because it was like the same, but it was kind of like it added like that new feature. But I feel like Mario Tennis Aces is gonna be the tennis game for the Nintendo. Like it's gonna change all tennis games from now on. Like I'm hoping to see like some Wii Sports aspects.
Like, you can play just by swinging it around and stuff.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Captain Toad for Nintendo Switch.
Captain Toad? What's he doing?
There's a port
It's
of it.
just like a. It's kind of like a port, but they're adding like new stuff,
Yeah,
which I think is like trash.
What's the premise though?
Because it's
It's a puzzle game, kind of. Either way, there's new Odyssey stuff in it, and also they're remaking it for the 3DS as well with touch controls. So, yeah.
Man, be still my beating heart.
Like honestly, I think. Well, it probably doesn't take that long to make a Captain Toad game,
Yeah.
and if it does, then I do apologize. But like, I don't know, Captain Toad. Yes, it's a different type of like game, but they also made it in like Super Mario 3D World, which was awesome, and I'm glad they made it its own thing. But like, why do a just port it? Why port it in general? Like, just make it a new game. Like, I would like to see a Captain Toad Adventure 2. Like, clearly it's a successful series if people are excited about it. So, just do something new with it. Don't just add, like, a few stages here and there. Like, what I'm saying? Or
Yeah, I get you.
I'm
At first, I
screaming.
thought you were dissing it, and I was gonna be like, Bumbo, as the OG Toad, why?
Nah, nah, nah. I like it. I just, expect more from it. Like, make Toad super OG. That's what I'm saying.
Make him a character in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Boom.
He's already a character.
Make him a character.
No,
in
Captain
Smash
Toad.
Bros.
Make Captain Toad a character. Oh yeah, Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But he
Smash
can't
Bros.
jump.
5.
Can't jump
Bumbo
though, so
Toad.
that's a problem. The next game.
If he had the golden hammer, he would be able to float, though.
True. You guys ready for this next game? This kind of blew people's minds a bit. Undertale.
Yo, I'm excited.
Bro, I've
never played it. It came out in 2015. I was in like 7th grade, and the hype lasted for 3 weeks,
The hype is
That's
so
it.
going so hard
and then it increased again.
that people do. People will put up role playing streams where they'll put on some music, a scene from Undertale, and let people go, and they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. It kills me to see it. The game is amazing. The fandom is cancer,
Yeah.
and it's
100%
it's almost wrong of me to say that, but I've told my fans, like my subscribers, that to their face. I love them. They're great. But oh my gosh, if you could not pretend to be Sans for 10 minutes, I think you'd be a normal human being.
Perhaps.
I agree, but like when I first saw Undertale, I was just like, what is this game about? Oh, you're just moving. And then I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me at first, but then seeing how like the community like rose and was like, like, hey, this is a good game, I was like, okay, I might have to play it. So I haven't seen anything about it. All I have seen is like the first 5 minutes. Haven't seen anything about it.
Good.
Like when Battle Sheep streams it, I join, and then he was just walking in a circle, so I was like, okay, I can watch this.
Yeah, no spoilers. That's like the best way to play Undertale, I heard.
Yeah.
Either way, we got this next title that blew even more people's mind because everyone thought this was a PS4 original, but Crash Bandicoot
Crash.
Insane Trilogy on it. I was like, holy bleep. This is awesome. I am picking this up. I don't care the price. These games are amazing.
Well, when it said PlayStation exclusive, at first I was like, there's no way. Xbox is gonna wanna get people on Crash, even though, Crash started on PlayStation and
Yeah.
whatever. And then I'm like, what? He's on Switch? No. What's going on? So I'm thinking possibly in the future that can mean, PlayStation and Switch, are probably gonna be on good terms, and then, that just means even more games. I'd like to see like Spyro come back.
That'd be cool. Perhaps we can finally get crossplay with PS4. I don't know why it's not there, but it's with everyone else. Weird.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if this cuts me from the call. I hope it doesn't.
Alright. Do you want us to wait for you?
Okay, cool. It did. Good. So,
Alright.
so I love Spyro the Dragon. I am a little bit upset that they took it all the way to Skylanders, and now nobody cares about that or Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Same.
But like, I think he's so removed from that it could really work out. But I think, hold on, let me check. Oh. I feel like there uh, there are talks and there are people talking about. It's basically confirmed that Spyro is going to come back and be remastered and put into another piece of the series for all that.
Ooh, I'm not so sure about that.
which is exciting. No, I'm sure about it because it has been confirmed.
Oh, good for them, I guess.
I'm I'm expecting, I haven't played a Banjo-Kazooie game,
Banjo-Kazooie games are
but you
awesome.
know how,
Play the first one.
but you know how like the spiritual successor, what is it,
Ew,
ukulele?
gross. Yeah,
I don't think ukulele is gonna last.
it's not good.
So I say, why not just bring back Banjo-Kazooie?
Because it's
Even though
rare, it's
is bought by
Microsoft.
I get that, but I would like to see them at least make a comeback because their last game, which was like nuts and bolts,
Trash.
trash, exactly, trash.
The thing is, it's not Rare's choice to do that. They want to make Banjo-Kazooie games again. Most of them left
But it's
Rare
Microsoft.
to make Playtonic, which eventually made Ukulele. But still, they want to make good banjo games, or good games in general, but they're just making crap because Microsoft is enforcing them, enslaving them to do so.
Great.
You know what game I want to see remastered?
What?
What game?
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. I'd love to see that redone.
Wait, what game?
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
I've never
Not
heard
me neither.
That's part of the reason I want
sorry.
it remade.
I'm sorry. I was like, I wish I could relate.
It was a really interesting game, but the concept and like the kind of the story behind it, while they still tried to make it cartoony enough for kids, even though it gets like real deep and real crazy. Like I feel like that could speak to the current generation of people if it was just remade so it didn't look like, yesteryear's garbage.
I agree. I feel like, especially with like how cartoons are now, they get like deep and whatnot.
Ugh.
Yo, you guys ready for this next game? Another port that like was rumored, but no one actually thought was gonna happen.
What?
South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
my
Dude,
April 24th.
please
Oh my
stop,
God.
South Park. Please.
South Park is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, stop.
I'm not sure about the games.
Okay,
the show is cool.
Literally, I don't. The thing
I'm
that
getting this.
I'm kind of like sketchy, like I don't know. It's weird to me because it's like, yo, is this a game that you can? I feel like that's a game you can only make like videos.
It's an
on if you're,
RPG.
like, a content creator. I know that, but like, I feel like that's the type of game you can only make videos on because you're gonna have to censor some stuff because of the new YouTube policies.
Yeah.
So that means you can't really stream it, and if you do, then you got to take down like the video like right after you stream, which is garbage. But it's whatever. I feel like it's like kind of one of those solo things that you have to do.
All right, we got two more topics left. Not really big, but Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Why does this game exist? Has a release date, May 18th. You picking this up?
Nope, absolutely not. I didn't pick up
Me
the first
neither.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't know, like, no one that I know that picked up Hyrule Warriors even liked it that much. And so I don't even want to give it a second try. The first one's bad enough.
It's the
I
same
played-
game. There's nothing different. There's just more characters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, yeah, I played it and I was just like, well, this is interesting. I like the story and some of the character development, but I just wanted something new.
Just play Dynasty
like,
Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors is pretty good.
Yeah,
One of their 187 different iterations of Dynasty Warriors will do just fine.
Quality over quantity. But also, it's on the DS too, so it already is portable. My older brother has it on the 3DS, so he said he's not gonna get it. I'm not surprised. It's probably gonna be $60. Wow, waste of money. But
yeah.
we're on this last topic here. You guys have ARMS? The game ARMS.
Oh yeah.
They're having
yeah,
they're having a tournament for it this upcoming throughout March. It's called the ARMS US and Canada Online Open Tournament. So pretty much it's going to be like on a specific day you have to play a rank match, and then the top 8 players will be like shipped to Nintendo of America in Washington, and then like be streamed on YouTube and play in the finals. Sounds pretty cool. And also, if you don't have the game already, they're doing another Test Punch demo thing on March 31st, so that's cool. But we got 2 more topics, probably the biggest ones.
Wait. I want to talk about ARMS.
After he talks about ARMS.
So, like, ARMS, I really like the idea of the game. I think ARMS is probably one of the best, concepts that Nintendo has created. Because everybody was playing it when it, like, first came out. Like, they were like, yo, ARMS. And not only do you get physical in that game, but, like, there's strategies. I think, honestly, it was, like, a spin-off of Smash Bros, but in, like, a good way, like a new interpretation. And I feel like they can do so much more with, like, the characters. Like, add the guy, Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy from, One Piece, because he already has stretchy arms. I feel like that would be a good thing. And then that can bring other, people that are not in, like, a lot of video games into the video game world. And then we'll have, like, another connection. I feel like there's so much potential with ARMS. So, I don't know. Like I said, the concept is just genius.
But the gameplay.
And then the gameplay is really smart as well.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this, but when there was that tournament, and then whoever won the tournament had to go against the leader.
Yeah, the producer of the series.
Yeah, the creator, and he murdered
him hard.
Exactly. So I feel like that's like a window of opportunity to see who can, beat Mr. Yabuki, because that's his name, like beat the creator himself. Like, it's like when Zero played Smash. Can he beat Sakurai? Sure.
Nah.
Because he's figured it out. But who can beat Mr. Yabuki? Nobody. So that's why I think ARMS is, crazy. So, yeah, we can move
All right.
on.
So we got some. So first of all, Splatoon 2 is getting a 3.0 update, with a bunch of gear and some new maps, including some Splatoon 1 ones with like Camp Triggerfish and stuff like that.
GG.
But the thing that caused it to be 5 minutes long, first ever paid DLC for Splatoon in the franchise, Octo expansion, and it's a single player co-op thing. It's a single player campaign, but you're an Octoling, and once you beat it, you get to play as the Octoling on Splatoon online. So that's kind of cool. $20 though. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that price? Do you think it's too much, or no?
No, I feel like that's.
It depends on how long the game is.
Yeah.
If the game's like a couple hours, screw you, Nintendo. If the game's like 8 hours, then you're completely like you're more in love with Splatoon than you've ever been because of how invested you are in the story. Then $20, fine, I'll pay it.
I doubt it will be. I don't think it'll be 8 hours. Kidding me? At its best, it'll be as long as the original campaign. But I don't even know how long that one was. I don't have Splatoon 2. But I think we are at the time where we should talk about the biggest discussion that people are going on.
Wait.
I stand corrected.
So like, I agree with you guys on the Splatoon thing. Sorry, I'm just dealing with some stuff on Discord. It's all good,
my bad.
The Splatoon 2 thing, I think $20 is reasonable because it's adding new features to the game, and then it's adding like, more customization to it, which is even more, incredible, because who didn't want to be an Octoling? So, I don't know, I like the idea, but, it's up in the air, because, I recently just started Splatoon 2, so, maybe if you're, like, a die-hard fan for Splatoon, then I can understand, but, I don't know, it's a good idea to me.
Remember back in the days of Splatoon 1, where there was a hack, not even a hack, like a glitch, that you could play as an Octoling. I tried that once.
and
That was fun.
I thought, what if that was like a little secret to test it out for Splatoon 2?
I
Like,
doubt it.
that'd be crazy. You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think Splatoon 2 was in, like, as a thought when the first one came out.
But what if they were gonna release it for Splatoon 1?
True, that. Are we done talking about Splatoon 2? Alright,
Yeah,
let's
because
go.
I was gonna rabbit trail somewhere else, and I decided not to.
Alright, here we are. We are at this point. Nintendo Switch Super Smash Brothers. New game. Inklings are characters. It's coming out in 2018. How do you feel? Feeling a little bit hyped? I'm feeling a little bit hyped.
I'm so hyped. I feel like this is like a new opportunity.
Crash Bandicoot should be a character.
Perfect.
Boom.
Hold on. I think we should wait, you know?
Yeah, true.
I think we should wait for Crash to be in. Because, I mean, Insane was successful. Insane Trilogy was successful. But, how successful?
What's his moveset
Throw
called?
him in there. It's not like it's gonna hurt anything. Just nobody will pick him.
Yeah, but then that's a waste
That's
of
a waste.
That's a waste of like a character
Hey,
slot.
at least it's not Dr. Mario or Ganondorf being all of Captain Falcon's moves, or what is it? Transgender Marth? Oh yeah, Lucina. My bad.
Wow.
Dark Pit having a slightly stronger side B than regular Pit. Did I miss any? There's probably a bunch more clones, but like...
You missed Sans' Ness.
What?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Wow.
Eventually. Sans is Ness. Oh, game theory. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Confirmed.
Wow.
Absolutely confirmed. If they put
There was like Sans' Steven Universe.
Yo, what about wait, listen to this. What if Super Smash Brothers 5 the last not DLC. The last character you unlock is Sans, but he's just a clone of Ness.
Or
Stop it.
or if you pick Ness and do like a certain, combination of button presses, he turns into Sans.
Stop it.
Beautiful.
Get some help.
I know it's off topic, but I just need this segment to be funny so that people care about the rest. But like drowning in characters, you'll never be lonely. Like the portraits at the bottom of the screen are gonna be like, 2 by 2 pixels at best, because all the characters and then some and all their iterations and colors are gonna be in it to win it.
75 character roster. Smash 5. 100 character
Honestly,
roster. Boom.
Smash 5, but the S in Smash is a 5, so you know it's lit.
Yo, Smash 4 Wii U. Haha. See what I did there? 4. Huh.
No. Honestly, in Smash 5, I think it's gonna be an amazing game. Every Smash game was pretty good. I know
Brawl.
people hate on Brawl.
No, I'm just kidding. Brawl is good. Brawl is good.
Brawl is a
Brawl
good game,
would be better if I had freaking white Wii with GameCube support, but nope, I have to use a Wiimote. That's a bummer. And don't talk to me about Wiimote and Nunchuck, because that doesn't work any better.
Honestly, I think Brawl was one of the greats because people hate on it because it wasn't Melee. Melee, honestly, to me, it was a good game.
Melee was the greatest mistake of all time.
Brawl literally has a good place in my heart because it literally taught me the basics on how to
Nostalgia's
play.
bad.
And that's why Sakurai made it in the first place, because he's like, look at all these people playing Melee. This looks crazy. What about all the new people that are coming in and they have to start with Melee? That's gonna be tough. So how about we create a new game where we can have like people learn the basics and then move on from there.
Yeah.
And then Smash 4 was created, and I was like, yo, that's smart, because it made me a better Smash player. and it made me fall in love with the series more because of the story mode. Like,
Alright, there
yeah.
is no story mode in Smash Wii U, in Smash 4 because of the 3DS version. Oh, also, do you think Smash 5
Which
will
is
have Ice
dumb.
Climb? Because they didn't have it on Smash 4 because of the 3DS version.
Yeah,
I think it
I
should.
think they definitely will
Unless it
add
doesn't work on the
ice
Switch.
climbers.
You just gotta have the right
But do you
amiibo.
think eight?
Yeah.
Do you think 8-player Smash is gonna make a
It
comeback?
shouldn't, in my opinion.
Why?
Because,
Why? People have more than 3 friends. Come on.
well, that's a bummer. But, either way,
What do you mean that's a bummer? I want to
I
play.
don't have...
Like, I don't want
So
to
many
sit. I don't want to sit
friends.
there around.
Yeah, no.
No. Actually, I take that back. 8-player Smash Online.
Yep.
Yes.
I
No.
was gonna say
That's
if
chaotic.
if 20v20v20v20v20 in Fortnite is gonna be a huge success, then 8-man Smash can be done. Here's my prediction for Smash 5 for me.
For
Okay.
glory, 8-player Smash.
I have never been very into Smash Bros as a game. Like, I've kind of played it at some parties, but never really been into it. But I also was never big into Mario Kart. Not ever. Not SNES, not N64, nothing. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
Oh my god.
made me love.
That's the game that made you love Mario Kart?
It really is.
I'm disappointed. Oh wow.
And
Bro, that's because you're a Mario Kart hater. Anyway,
I like the good
so-
Mario Kart. Like Double Dash and yes,
Mario Kart 8
64
Deluxe
and
is a good
Wii.
game. You just
Sure
overplay
it
it.
is.
and
You just
but I
overplay
feel
it.
like Smash 5 could be that Mario Kart 8 for me.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Good for
I
you.
feel like it could make me want to play the rest of the games and not sigh every time somebody goes, "You have played Smash Bros?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
Literally, that's Mario Kart right for me
Yeah,
right now.
essentially. I mean, look at the fan base for God's sakes for Play more Mario Kart! I want to be in your lobby! Oh wait, I just realized this is gonna be a video. Oh, that's a bummer. Hi, Bummo's fan base. Actually, I don't think anyone watches this video. Actually,
welcome.
maybe. They could.
Tell
The last modcast got some views on it. I think it's possible for people to watch this. Hi, people.
I feel like this will be a lot better, a lot more well received.
Yeah, last one I literally said was the worst podcast. So yeah, this one's better. I do
Yeah.
agree.
Okay,
The
so
last
is that the end of
podcast.
your list? Because I've got
That's the end of the list. You
I've
can
got a bone to
have
pick
a
with
discussion.
all game developers and movie makers and creators across the board.
Do it right now. Hit me up.
First of all their time has come and gone. It is the end of an age. Okay, this is my guess. I'm not a fortune teller, but this is what I want to see. Okay, all of your remakes and remasters and remodels and ridiculousness. You've got till 2020 to stop remaking stuff and start coming up with new ideas. Or there's going to be a reckoning of indie developers and a renewal essentially of the love of movie making and and creativity from a bunch of people who don't have the same think tank as you, and they're gonna start taking over because you've all lost touch with what the people really want.
The Emoji Movie.
You cannot think any further than, well, crap, I've run out of ideas. Let's remake a bunch of stuff we used to have and be good at.
Yeah.
You've got a chick dating a fish, for God's sake. Like, sorry. Okay, so
Wait, what movie is that?
huh?
What movie
The
was
Shape
that?
of Water. It
Oh.
won a
Yo,
freaking award.
I gotta go, guys. Bye.
Oh, see ya. It was kind of like a live action version of like the B movie.
Yeah, except for
You
I don't
like
think he asked
jazz?
if she liked jazz. But yeah, no, like the beginning of bestiality in movies almost. Like, and mainstream movies. Stop. But yeah, that's just my big thing is like they're doing all this remake and all this remaster and everything. And it's like even Dark Souls, like why didn't I mean if you're gonna call Dark Souls 3 the end of a series, don't don't start coming out with other game stuff like you're gonna be doing more stuff in the series. Just come out with another game.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if they're gonna charge you for it.
Exactly.
Because like okay, Skyrim, Bethesda, they were really nice on Steam and everything. If you already owned the game, you got the HD for free. You just download it. So like I was really impressed with that. The changes were pretty minor to my eyes, you know. But
Yeah,
like it but it was cool because you could see it. You know, you could see a difference. But if they were going to charge you $20 or $40 or $60 all over again, no.
yeah,
But yeah, all the remakes and stuff, it's like I feel like by the time 2020 rolls around, everyone's going to be sick of it. And if you're still out of touch and you're not making new and original content, you are done. You are going to be so done. I'm
yeah,
calling it now. Like people are done with Hollywood. People are done with the lack of creativity in this land of directors and companies that are all in competition for the same thing, like for the same target demographics, and not coming out with new stuff for them.
yeah. I agree.
Like Nintendo, surprisingly, for all their faults, is at least attempting to be innovative. Like that Arms game and Splatoon, and the way they completely just overhauled Zelda with Breath of the Wild. You know,
Yeah,
they pushed the envelope again. You didn't think it could go further than space. You know, Super Mario Galaxy was going to be the end, and then they were like, "Nah, fam, we got you with Odyssey." Like,
yeah,
you know, they're pushing the limits again, and it's really nice to see, even though they piss me off.
yeah. Like I agree with exactly everything you were saying. Like there needs to be change in like media like now, but I feel like people are gonna be like, okay, I feel like that'll be like another thing, like gun control. But I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll just have to wait for that time to come as well.
Hey, did you hear about that Congress lady who's getting in trouble?
No.
She went out of her way to virtue signal like a lot of people in videos do, and be
Yeah.
like, you know what? I have a gun, and I'm really upset with this lack of gun control, even though I have a gun and I didn't do anything wrong with it. And I want this thing out of our house. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy it. And she didn't destroy it. She sawed off the end and turned it into an assault rifle. And so people seeing that video started filing reports saying like, "Hey, she owns an illegal firearm now because she sawed off the end of the gun." And so they're like legitimately trying to take her to court over it.
Wow.
And it's like, because you couldn't do 10 seconds of research to see that everything you want put in place for your common sense gun control, and every law that you want to see, like that people want to see outside of taking everyone's guns, which is the next civil war.
Yeah.
If they really try it, like it is going to be a war. and there are what, over 100 million guns in the hands of U.S. citizens versus 320 million people in the country. Like over a third of people in this country have guns. So, yeah, there's at least a big group of that people who are going to be belligerent enough to start firing. Anyway, but all of the laws that people want for gun control are already in place. The thing that's happening is the failure of the government you say you don't trust unless it fits the agenda you're talking about.
Yeah.
So like, well, this kid was mentally ill. You know, he shouldn't have had a gun. Well, it wasn't reported and therefore wasn't put on the list in the way that could have been found by the person who sold him the gun. Whose fault is that? You know, so just things like that kind of get me. You know, if people really read the
I
law
understand.
and saw the failure of the government instead of seeing that, you know, sorry to go on a monologue there.
No, I completely, understand
The
why this is a big
Yeah,
issue.
and like the speech of people who are like, okay, here's the thing that really bugs me about the people who are on the side of like or gun control, and a lot of the people that are on that side are on that like more left side of politics. Like, I don't mind arguing, and I don't mind people having like, obviously, but you know, like it's not a matter of you have a different opinion of me, therefore I can't talk to you. It's that instead of talking about the idea and like being able to compromise, they
Hmm.
talk about people talk about like, well, if you don't agree with me, then you're an awful person. Like, that's where the
Yeah.
conversation turns into something else. Because it's like, no, I'm not, you know, I'm not a bigot because I think that, you know, we should be a little more harsh on immigration rules. I just think that we should, and I have points on why, and I understand your points on why you don't think so. But like,
At least listen to my
it shouldn't
points.
turn into a character slandering war just because we disagree. You
Yeah.
know, so that I think that's where a lot of our conversations fall apart. Is like, you don't agree with me, well, you're obviously debased in your mind, you're an awful human being and you have no care for anyone but yourself. And it's like, wait a second, hold on. Like, how did we leave that? I'm sure we could find some common ground if we just relax for 3 seconds. So, Bumbo,
Yes.
are you
Yes.
doing YouTube for money? Are
Well,
you a
I would like
greedy
it.
capitalist?
I would like to have it turn into a job and then eventually get money. But the reason
What would you
I
do with your
the
millions of dollars?
I would help give back to the community.
You'd what?
I would
Wait,
invest. I would give.
you're are you telling me that unlike Battle Sheep, you would not you would not go out of your way to build a giant tower in which you could swim in all of your gold coins?
Sure.
Are you trying to say that you would utilize that money to like create better content for the viewers that already love your stuff?
Yes.
Would you say that it is not unreasonable to think that Bumbo would like to hire people that would assist in where he's lacking on making these videos? Like,
Yes.
like, do you enjoy putting people to slave labor?
I guess.
No,
In a way. No.
slave labor. No.
Oh no
Yeah.
no no. Like I want to pay these people
Right.
eventually.
Right.
Yes.
So like, wouldn't it be cool if like you could even go so far as to like pay some of the creators in your streams for their time?
Yes, I would like to pay them.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yes, very interesting.
Like streaming is such a big thing, but moderators are so important because you don't want to have to like look in like you don't want to have to be distracted by the trash that goes on in your chat. You want to be focused on the cool part of your chat. But like the big
Yeah,
way that happens if you have more than 3 viewers at a time is by having people who can help take care of that, and those people honestly for the work they're doing and have cut out for them should be compensated for their time.
yeah.
But like uh you know, let me ask you this, Bumbo, and then
Okay.
maybe you could interview me back, I guess. Let me ask you this: Do you hold on, trying to think of how I was going to word that. But
It's all good. Take your
if
time.
you had the choice, would you? Dang it! No, my brain just like totally derailed. Okay, so because I'm thinking of like Tano and like Senpai and all the people who like help you with stuff and hang out in your streams all the time.
Yeah, I would like to like network with them, like, you know, have them have their own way of like creating, because Thanos highlights are edited by me.
Mm-hmm.
So he clips them, and I'd like to see him edit some clips as well, because I feel like he has a lot of funny ideas. So that could get his channel started by being connected to my channel,
Right.
and then I'd like to pay him for all the hard work he's done, because I'm not in the position to pay him right now. So I told him, yo, if I get this job, I'm gonna be able to pay you, because you have helped the channel a lot. You have done a lot for the channel, the community itself, and there's a bunch of other people just like that. So it's like I want to give back to you guys as well, because you guys have helped me get this far. So I consider it networking, but I don't know if that's like the best word for
Right.
it.
No, it's
So
cool that there are people that are willing to go out of their way to do stuff like that. I mean, that's
yeah,
really cool. Like for um that there's enough people in a group that sit down and they're like, man, this guy is so cool. I believe in exactly what this guy's doing. I want to like, but like, okay, so it's really sweet of them. But like, when it comes to people who uh, call you a disgusting, money hungry, you know, capitalist pig, which nobody said those words. Nobody said those words
that's
in a
how it
quote to
feels.
me.
But that's how it
But yeah,
feels. Like,
that's where the conversation's going. Like,
yeah,
I guess what would you say? What do you think is, because I know YouTube people who are doing YouTube or trying to do YouTube and trying to make stuff work will like watch this modcast or watch, but they'll listen to us. I want to hear what um what you think the best response is, like in the moment when somebody's like, "You're in this for the money, Bumbo." Like, what do you say to those kind of people?
I'm gonna be all like, yeah, I do this every day. I don't care about you guys at all. Even though I say love you guys at the end of every video. Like, honestly, Thank you for coming into my stream and telling me, yo, all I want is money. But honestly, I just didn't want to play a video game alone. Honestly, I was like, yo, sometimes when I play a video game, stuff that I find funny happens, and I'd like to capture those moments. So I'm like, what better way than creating a video? My main goal was just to make somebody smile, but you're saying I'm money hungry? Okay, so clearly you think I'm in it for the money. Well, I'm telling you you're wrong. You don't believe me, but that's perfectly fine. You have your opinion, I have mine.